Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, and our bead box bargain bead box subscription finally came in. They had a lot of issues with May's shipment only because I guess something they were waiting on did not come in, and so they had to skip May's subscription. And this is June's, and it is Navigator. So the theme Navigator, looks like we have some lapis and agate and nautical theme, silver tone findings. We've got some sparkling crystals, porcelain beads. Let's just jump right in. So when I open it all up, I notice we've got some red and some white and some blue, and we got silver tone, and this ought to be interesting. Let me pour it all out here, get a closer look. And notice they have everything numbered, and they have a list right here, so I'll just go down the list. Couple of other things too. As a subscription subscriber, they always give you a code. Let me see. This month, 30% off of anything in their sister store. And if you wanted to try this, I actually have a coupon code for you, and you can either use it for your first month subscription, or you can use it in their sister store. I'll leave both those links down in the description below, but the code that you need to use is Flamingo, and you will get $2 off of, like I said, either your first month subscription or an order, first time order from their sister shop. Number one is a 40-piece strand of 6x4 millimeter crystal rondelle beads, opaque red. Aren't those pretty? They're a very deep red. I like these a lot. Look at the sparkles on them. Okay, number two, we have a 7.5-inch strand of 6 millimeter lapis lazuli round gemstone beads. Always love lapis. Those are really pretty. Number three, 30-piece strand, 6 millimeter, English cut. I love English cut. Crystal round beads in marine blue. Aren't those pretty? They kind of have a blue-gray tint to them, sort of. Those are going to be nice. Number four, it looks like we have some ear wires here. I guess they are 20 gauge, 16-inch, wait. 4. Number 20. 16-inch strand of crystal rondelle beads. Wait a minute. Crystal. Maybe they mean number 20. They have a little asterisk marks. Let me look down at the bottom. Oh, we accidentally skipped printing number 4 label and printed number 20 instead, which we noticed after we had assembled everything. We chose to ship as is, and so you get your beads faster. Okay, so while I have a 4, okay, I'm going to set that aside. Number 20, which is really number 4, is a 16-inch strand of 3.5 by 2 millimeter crystal rondelle beads in indigo. Ooh, those are pretty. Those are kind of a really deep blue. I don't think you can appreciate what the real color is, but you sure can see all the sparkle. Ooh, pretty. Okay, so that was 4, so 5. 20-piece 4 millimeter brass ball head pins. Okay, I'll have to say these are much, much better than what they've had in the past. Usually the head pins that they've had in the past are like about that long, and they were really hard to work with, but these are good. I like the ball ends here. They're a good weight. This is good. Good job on that. Okay, that was number 5. So number 6, 10-piece strand of 8mm Cathedral style crystal round beads, silver, red silver. These are pretty cool. They look like they have bead caps on them, but they're not bead caps. They're all part of the bead. Trying to see if I can feel. Those are really pretty. I'm liking this color palette. I'm not much of a red person, but I do like blue. And I do wear red sometimes. In fact, I'm wearing it today. Okay, so we are number 7. A 30-piece strand of 8 by 6mm crystal rondelle beads, jade white. I like these. They're a very milky white, and I really like that. And it looks good with this palette too. Number 8, we have 3 sets of 30mm beaded toggle clasps. And I always like their toggle clasps. These are good. Sometimes this part's a little big and they don't stay clasped, but this is a really good size. So I'm liking those. Number 9. A 5-piece 11 by 12 millimeter handmade porcelain corrugated melon beads. Okay. So these are hand done. These are pretty. Look how nice they look with this color palette. The blues aren't like a striking deep blue or any of that like Caribbean blue. They're more of a gray blue. And then number 10, we have some chain. I love that they always add chain. This is 1 meter of 3mm steel Rollo chain. And all their stuff is lead-free, nickel-free, cadmium-free. Okay, number 11. Oh, I like these. We have ship's helm charms, 4 pieces. These are pretty cool. I'll have to say I wish there was one more pair, but I can actually go and get me some more of these on their sister shop. But every year, actually before COVID, one of my sisters and my mom, and sometimes my husband, we would all go on a cruise. And I usually would make jewelry for all of us that were matching, except for my husband, of course. He doesn't wear any jewelry. But these would make fun earrings for our next cruise. That is, if we get to take it. We are scheduled to go May of 2021, so we shall see. But I like these a lot. Number 12, we have a 30-piece 5 by 4mm rope accent barrel spacer beads. I think we've had something like this before. If you look really closely, might not be able to pick it up on the monitor there, but there is a little center and it almost looks like a rope. And these toggle clasps, they kind of have the same look to them. There's looks like little rope design in the middle there. All right, so number 13, rope accent chandelier findings. Now, some of them are a little disappointed. They're all messed up. I wonder if I can get my jewelry. That one's really weird. I don't know if you can tell, but these will not be things I can use to sell. That is for sure. I'm not happy about that. They're all bent, and I'm afraid if I have a rubber hammer, and I may try to hammer them out, but I may wind up breaking them. Other than the fact that they're bent all out of shape, I think they're really cool. Oh well. Have any of you that get this, have you had the same thing happen to these? I'm just kind of curious. Anyway, we'll move on. Number 14. We have a curved chandelier focal, 26 by 59. Again, it's kind of, I don't know what, it's almost like they did that. It's not as bad as these, but it's still kind of turned there. Anyway, I don't normally like these type things, but I'll have to say, I don't know if I would even hang anything on here. It looks like a rope. I may just leave it as plain. All right. And, okay, number, where were we? See, we did this. I think we're at number 15. Crackle Agate, 7-inch, 8mm, and they're dyed and heated marine blue. Ooh, those are pretty. See, I like this color blue, but I'll have to say, you've got the kind of the Caribbean color here, and then I guess these are more of a marine blue, kind of the navy type blue, but I'm always loving these agate beads. Let's see, let's put them over here. And then we have number 16. It's about a 40mm lapis lazuli dyed point pendant. And we've had these before. I usually wind up making a Christmas ornament and giving them to my granddaughter. I have several granddaughters, but one of them, her name is Crystal Jewel. She goes by Jewel, and she actually collects crystals. So that may go to her. And then number 17, looks like we have some bead caps. I love getting bead caps. This company has actually turned me on to them. I never really used them before, but I use them quite often now. And these are rope-edged beads. There's 20 of them, and they're 8mm. And these will actually be good, let's see, to put on these guys, because they're not quite finished. But that'll look pretty good on those. Okay, the next thing we have, number 18, is a 21 by 16mm real working brass compass with rhinestone trim. Oh, look at that. Well, that's pretty cool. Let's see, I wonder if it really works. Let's see, where's north? Okay, I'll have to, let's see, west. Okay, yep, it's working. I had to figure out where I was. I was kind of turned around. I really like that. I'm going to keep this one for myself, I believe. Okay. And then the last thing, which is really not the last thing, we'll get to that in a minute. The last thing here is a 10-piece strand of 10mm doozy style, DZI, which I don't know what DZI is, style, agate round beads, heated and dyed. Those are pretty cool. Oh, I love the feel of them. Huh. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of golf balls. Golf balls with little lines in them. I don't know if you can see the little dents that golf balls have, but these remind me of maybe a cross between a golf ball and a baseball with the lines. If those lines were red, it would be more of a golf ball baseball. But I really like these. Wonder what I'll do with all this fun stuff. Now, this is not on my list, but I actually got a bunch of ear wires. I'm excited about that. I don't know if that was an accident or they just threw some in there. I don't know, but thank you for that. So this is what I got in the June of 2021's bargain bead box, plus these here. And like I said, if you want to try them out, you can get, I believe it's a $2 discount on an already very well priced shipment if you use the code word flamingo. And stay tuned for some creations with all these beautiful beads. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, signing out for now. Y'all have a fantastically wonderful day. Bye-bye.